guys, what's up everyone? Today we are doing Goddess Idun. I'm sorry if my Norse pronunciation is wrong. I feel a bit better. So today we are gonna do Goddess Idun. Idun. Sorry for the pronunciation again. She is a very, very important goddess, as we will see. Anyhow, she is goddess of very few things. She is still very important to the Norse gods. And there's a story of Loki with that too. Anyhow, here was Goddess Idun. Hey guys, welcome back to Waymo Pay, and we are gonna go over Goddess Idun. I am sorry for the pronunciation. I am not good at it. Plus, of my speech impediment does not help. Like I said before, she is a very important goddess to the Norse. Anyhow, she did not have much of a role in it. She did have a bigger role than what history portrays her as. Mainly, she is just known for the apples. Now, the thing with the apples is, like, she was the goddess of the golden apples. Keeper of the golden apples, sorry. And that gave the gods immortality. It kept the gods alive. So, keeper of the golden apples was actually the fruit of the gods. And without her, they could not have, the immortality, which is pretty interesting. And also, God Loki steals the apples in one part of the story to keep immortality for himself. But that's in some more Norse mythology stories that you can look up. It's pretty interesting. Anyhow, that we had her as the titles was She Who Renews, Keeper of the Golden Apples, which makes sense of these titles that we had. Rejuvenating one, and of course her alternate names and spellings, which I cannot pronounce. She was only goddess of 4 things. I mean, I guess that's common, but of course she was goddess of immortality and youth. She never ages, and she was very beautiful, so she's goddess of beauty and spring, which is basically when apples grow. Her sacred animals that we saw was all baby animals, so any baby animal would be good with her. Her sacred colors that I used rosy pink as one of the main colors because gold and silver are kind of hard to do. So I used green and rosy pink. But her sacred colors being green and rosy pink. Actually, pink is a power color of the female. Silver represents the goddess. Gold represents gods, but also you would use that as a golden apple, and green would represent the earth. So anyhow, that's just since her element was earth. Her service is Astra, which again is spring. Her associated planet was the moon. Now, again, her representation that I said is the golden apples, which is very important to the gods. She had some herbs and stuff. I know some of them, especially some were listed that you would say were not herbs. Stones, especially right here. The one of them was copper. Now, in some religions, copper is considered a stone, even an element in the Chinese. Her wounds, she had 3 wounds, which I cannot pronounce. And we know that she had no mother, no father, because she self-created. She had a husband that we've done before, which is God of poetry. And we know from looking back that we already did him before. And hopefully I have it labeled right. She had no children. They had no children together. Her being immortality and youth, I guess that's why she wouldn't have any children. But again, she's very important in the Norse mythology. I would definitely look her up for that aspect. And if you look at the Christian aspect, again, I respect my Christian viewers, but in the pagan tradition, if you look back and you talk about Eve and the apple, this is probably where they got it from. So anyhow, this has been Rainbow Pagan. I hope you enjoyed this series of God Idun, and God is blessed.